Hey guys, Shots here, and I'm back with another part of my Let's Play of the N'Sane Trilogy. Let's get straight into Jaws of Darkness. Okay, good, I'll complete this level in one go. Just got distracted by a noise my computer made right there. Spiders. Oh wow. The music in this level is incredible, I must say. With the graphics of the remaster, it just looks beautiful. Okay, great. Also, the lighting in these levels just looks so nice. Oh, that was so close. Okay. Died in the same area twice. Amazing. Okay, let's actually get past this area. Okay, we got it, finally. There's going to be a section in this level where there are snakes, obviously. We've already encountered one. We're going to have to avoid spinning that snake as much as possible. So we'll just have to basically jump on the snake's head. So just to prevent myself from doing anything like that, I'm going to just jump on the snake's head anyway. Now make sure you jump up here because there's a box up here, you don't want to miss it. A large level this level is, a lot of boxes. Hey, invincibility. Now unfortunately in the original, if you compared to the original, if you were invisible and you hit an Aku box, the invincibility doesn't refresh. And the reason why I didn't straight away go into all these boxes with invincibility is because there's a box. Whoop, there's a box in the sky somewhere up here. Pretty sure. I may be wrong. I must be wrong there. I was thinking of the box over there, the hidden box that I was telling you guys about just before. I got confused with this area and that previous area. Free life. Another life. Brilliance. 2 extra lives. Awesome. Pretty sure I have to backtrack now. Oh no, I was wrong, damn it. I think the spiders respawn. Please respawn. No, don't respawn. I did this mistake last time I played this level. Oh, why do I do this to myself? While it's all about practice, ladies and gentlemen. Practice makes perfect. It's like everything in life, you know. Gotta practice to get better. That's basically where I just was, so there's obviously no boxes there. Lord, man, why? And I held A there. Well, I held A there too. The jumping is very consistent in this remaster. I don't know why. If only they were able to some way perfect it and keep it like the original. But I don't know why they didn't keep it the same. Or at least try to. Interruptions. Oh my lord, what the hell happened there? Apparently didn't get slammed by that. Oh, okay. I don't understand why there's no checkpoint between this point and that point. Feels like I've been in this section for a very long time. Good thing gaining lives in this game is pretty easy. Really easy. Oh my, what the hell? I timed that perfectly and still get hit. Okay, checkpoint. Thank goodness for that. Oh, typical to die after a damn checkpoint. I timed that perfectly, and because of this stupid bloody what you call it? I don't know what the phrase is called anymore. Said it plenty of times throughout this Let's Play. Here is where you don't want to spin it, because there's a cortex head in one of these boxes. There you go. If you actually spin the snake into it, then it'll spin away the cortex head, which is not ideal. So there's WUMPA fruits over here, similar to what happened in Up the Creek or Up the Stream, or Upstream with one of the levels. You follow the WUMPA fruit and it's a trail to a hidden area. And there's the third cortex head for the cortex bonus stage. This is the second cortex bonus stage, I believe. Or is it the first one? Yeah, it's the second one. Okay, good. This is a difficult one. Of course it's cortexes. The first section is fairly easy. Timing is not too bad. This section over here is pretty difficult. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Oh, I got a first try. Let's go. Now let's actually get the key. It's very easy to jump into the portal without getting given the key. Pretty sure in the original you just earned the key. You didn't have to actually walk into the key. Whereas it's a nice touch in this. Okay, can I go that way? Okay, there's WUMPA fruit there, so yes I can. It's very misleading because of how far away that WUMPA fruit actually is. To tell you that there's a passageway that's hidden. I'm almost done with the level. How awesome is the bonus stage soundtrack, by the way? I approve. Some more lives? Who doesn't like lives? Back to 99 lives. Awesome. And there's the box gem. Nice. Level over. Come on, let me in. Good. depth perception, that's the phrase I was looking for. The depth perception in these types of levels are actually... Oh, they can catch you off guard big time. Wow, just from getting the key, it gives you a lot of percentage. Nice. More gems are better than none. 13 gems. So we're halfway on the gems. Ooh, castle machinery. Now let's get a bunch more lives that are unneeded, shall we?
Shall we?
And I'm pretty sure I get an achievement right here because there's a bunch of boxes in this level. And we would have missed a shed ton. Yep, 27. Do we get an achievement? Okay, I thought I would be getting an achievement for that. It must be 30 or more boxes. Oh. Let's go into castle machinery again. Already exposed who the boss is going to be that's coming up. Already the relic time is there. I love this level. Especially with the music. So nostalgic for me. These enemies are invincible, so you can't attack them. They were in earlier stages of this game as well, so they're not new enemies. They're enemies that are recurring and returning enemies. Which are annoying enemies because you obviously can't defeat them in any way, shape or form. Those cameras have already been introduced already, so nothing new there. Be very careful of the red pipes because red equals fire, as we all know. Or hot, same thing. They trick you by going forward towards the camera, which is quite evil if you ask me. Because if you don't expect it, and because most of those platforms were going left and right, and they trick you by actually going backwards towards the camera, which is very evil actually. All these dropping platforms, and we drop down again. Use enemy toward for an advantage. A lot of WUMPA fruit here. Surprising is that in this 27 boxes in this level, it actually feels like a quite large level. Surprisingly, a lot of drop downs. Be careful of this one; they trick you with that. Always good to keep your eye out on all these trampoline jumping platforms. Okay, this part can be a bit annoying, but once you get it down, it's fairly easy. Oh, what? It's like Crash just spun and ran forward or turned to the left and just dodged the box entirely. What a waste of lives. I'm using the D-pad as well. There was no reason for Crash to do that. No reason at all. And again, the controls in this version are pretty finicky. They're obviously not the same as the original. You wouldn't expect it to be, but you expect it to be somewhat close enough, at least. Darn cameras. This part can be difficult. Let's hope I can get it right. Oh wow. We'll get it this time now. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. This annoying section yet again. There's a lot of WUMPA fruit this time. I used to always call them apples as a child. They sort of look like peaches, but I don't know why I call them apples, but whatever. They look like a mix between an apple and a peach. That's how you're meant to do it, boys. Just gotta time everything. Oh, what? I killed the enemy, yet I died by the lava pipe. How does that work? Does not make sense at all. Oh, yay. Fell through. As you can see, I'm not the best Crash Bandicoot 1 player. Not the best. Go. Down lava pipes. Okay, good. We finally bet the level. We're basically 3/4 way through the game. 100% completion is nearly here. Alright. Doctor, NITRUS Brio, the second last boss in the game. Let's do it. This boss is quite cool if you ask me. In the remaster they edited, they made it a tiny bit different. These blobs here, they actually show you how they die. How they actually hit Brio. Sorry about that notification. That was one of my parents' tablets or iPads, whatever. The notification just going off by accident. And a quick thing to notice that the blobs, they jump 3 times in a row, and once they jump 3 times in a row, they just immobilize and they stay still. There we go. And this boss is also a 2-stage boss, which is pretty cool. The second stage is probably my favourite bosses. My probably favourite part about this boss. Ooh, there we go, he's immobilized and he's down. Here comes the second stage, second phase of NITRUS Brio. Oh, damn it. I forgot that he throws the purple potions at you. We'll have to wait a bit more for that, guys. My apologies on the amount of times I've died this part. Not everyone is perfect, you know. Can't expect me to go flawless on every single level. I'd love to play this game flawlessly, but it's probably the hardest of the trilogy. The remaster has probably helped that, fixed that a bit and made it a tiny bit easier. Oh well, of course. Oh, my timing is off today. Also, the soundtrack of this boss is just amazing. I say that too much. I've said that too much in this Let's Play. The soundtrack in all the Crash Bandicoot games are just amazing. I kill one of the blobs and the other blob kills me. That's fantastic. I love it. There we go. Hopefully we can defeat him this run. Come on. He's going to throw 3 of them. I'm going to hopefully defeat them all. They look like the green ghosts from Ghostbusters, to be honest. Okay, good. The third phase where he actually throws all the purple potions can be a bit difficult if you're not used to it. There we go, Hulk Brio. Bang. Basically like Papu, you have to hit him in the head when he gets close to you. If you're not careful, he can just hit you and you die, and then you have to restart the whole damn boss again, which is quite annoying. There we go. Actually defeated the second phase first try. NITRUS broken. Nice. Also, one thing I've always wondered is why they got rid of Crash saying "Yeehaw" at the end of each boss. That was actually one of the most nostalgic parts of the game for me. It was actually hilarious. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. In the next part I will be going into the lab. We're getting very close to completion of this Let's Play, and I'm so happy about that because I can't wait to get on with the rest of the Crash Bandicoot games. Catch you guys later.